What are you doing? I gotta go to the store and get this and that. Well, I have to pick up some stuff too. I don't know what you want me to do. I know what you're thinking. You've spent months, if not years, learning English, and then you finally decided to travel to an English-speaking country to practice, or you've decided to watch a movie in English, and you're met with English native speakers making complete nonsense sounds. Don't worry, this is normal and it's not your fault. The issue here is that English speakers do not enunciate, and they use something called connected speech to speak faster. Not only are they speaking faster, but they're adding sounds, taking away sounds, and changing the sounds of words, which is very normal to native speakers, but that makes it very frustrating for English learners. But don't worry, I got you. I'm going to take you through the most common examples of connected speech that native speakers use in everyday conversation to help you understand spoken English better. First, native speakers very frequently change the sound of the word to in combination with other words. For example, about to becomes abouta, as in I'm about to go to the store soon. I'm about to go to the store. I'm about to leave for home. I'm about to head out of here. Another example, going to becomes gonna. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going home. I'm going to school. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna grab some lunch. Do you wanna come? Want to becomes wanna. I'm gonna go to the store. Wanna come? I'm gonna grab some lunch. Wanna come? Trying to becomes tryna. I'm trying to get some exercise today. I'm trying to find my car keys. I lost them. And my last example is have to. Have to becomes have to. In order to travel, I have to apply for a visa. I have to pack. I have to pack. Next up, we have the elimination or changing of the word have. In fact, we even have a common phrase that pokes fun at this linguistic phenomenon. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Should have, could have, and would have. Should have becomes shoulda. I should have bought that winning lottery ticket. Could have becomes coulda. I could have gone to work today, but I felt sick, so I decided not to. I could have gone to work today. I would have helped out, but I couldn't because I was injured. I would have helped out. Next, look out for the word and. And gets changed a lot in spoken English. This and that. Bacon and eggs. Sometimes the word and gets shortened to just the letter N. This and that. Bacon and eggs. And even when native speakers want to say the full word and, sometimes they leave off the letter D. For example, and then I felt like taking a nap, so I took a nap. Pay attention to the word and at the front. And then becomes and then. English speakers also love to change the sound of the word you. For example, don't you becomes don'tcha. It's a nice day outside. Don't you want to come play football? Or you like Krabby Patties. Don'tcha, Squidward. That's from the cartoon SpongeBob, of course. Another example is did you becomes didja. Did you get dinner ready like I asked you to? Did you get dinner ready like I asked you to? Did ya get dinner ready? And the next two examples are a little bit slangy, but they're also morphings of the word you. When you meet somebody, they might say, nice to meet ya. What they're saying is, it is nice to meet you. Meet you becomes meetcha. Nice to meet ya. And next, feel you becomes feel ya. If you're telling somebody a story and they want to express that they agree with what you're saying, they might say, oh, I feel you, or oh, I feel ya. Changing the word you to ya, very common in English. Look out for that. And finally, I have 3 miscellaneous examples of connected speech that are really helpful and really common. The first is, what are you doing? Becomes, what are you doing? Now, this is very shocking to English learners when they first hear it because it sounds nothing like the original words. But now that you're aware of it, hopefully you can understand it better. What are you doing? What are you doing? And next is a very interesting example because it started off as a contraction of other words, but it has become a word on its own. In English, when we greet somebody, we say casually, "What is up?" But that has been shortened over the years to sup. Sup is what is up. And I know, it sounds nothing like what is up, but it's what it stands for. And my last very frustrating example for English learners is, I do not know. I do not know is a very common phrase that you might learn in an English textbook. In common everyday speech, native English speakers will commonly just say, I don't know, or I don't know. So just remember, when you hear somebody make that grunting noise, what they're really saying is, I do not know. Look out for that. I know, it's frustrating and weird. I'm sorry. Okay, and those are all of my most common examples of connected speech for today. Remember, what I really want you to know from this video is that next time you're frustrated listening to native English speakers, it's not your fault. It's our fault. But now that you know what it sounds like, you can pick it out better and you have a better chance of understanding it. And keep in mind that the main reason I'm telling you these examples is not necessarily so that you can say them yourself. It's so that you have a better chance of understanding native speakers when they say these things. If you try to use these expressions too early, they might come across as sounding a little bit misplaced or a little bit awkward. Use them when you're ready, but don't feel forced to. Just be ready to pick them out when you hear them in movies and such. I hope this has helped, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.